Hello everyone, I'm DW and welcome back to Orcs Must Die. Today we're taking on the bridge, and the bridge should be a really difficult level, but just due to the wave composition, it's probably the easiest level of Act 2. So let's go. We're also given the Paladin Guardians. We know what those guys are. We've seen them ever since level 2, I believe. So now we can place them. Unfortunately, they're a little expensive. They're about, I think they're 1,200 coins non-upgraded, and yeah, that's just a little too much right now. So we won't be seeing them in this video, but we'll see them sometime later.
What was it the old man used to say? Apprentice, rub my corns. Now, wait. Apprentice, empty my bedpan. No, that wasn't it either.
Oh, the master. So this level is mirrored. We have gates on either side. We go down this path, we'll get to the rift. And we have this little middle hallway here with a couple of teleporters. This nice little balcony, scenic balcony, where we can see some flyers. And if we go through this teleporter, it takes us down here. If we go through the orange teleporter, it takes us to the left lane. So, what we are going to do, our main game plan on this level is we're going to block off the right path and send them down the
It's about to get dark in here,
left
friend.
path. So of course we're going to go with the Steel Weaver, buy the Death Augmentator. Now, new enemies. We have one new enemy. That is the Cobbled Sapper. These guys are basically suicide bombers. They're not super hard to deal with, but what they'll do is they'll run after the player or after the nearest barricade. So you kind of want to put yourself between them and the barricades, and then take them out. Because a couple of these guys will easily just rip through a barricade path like it's nothing. First we have ogres, fire ogres, we know how to deal with them. We have fire babies. Unfortunately, we can't use the same strategy of the Ice Amulet ult that we used when they were introduced, but we're still going to be taking the Ice Amulet with us because it's so wonderful. We're also going to be taking the Wind Belt, which we haven't seen for a couple episodes, but that's fine. Brimstone works fairly well against Cobbled Sappers. It doesn't work as well as it does in future games. Anyway, we're also going to take the Star Traps and Wall Blade, which I'm using a lot more than I thought I would be. Of course, Archers, the Swinging Mace, and of course our Barricades. So, let's get set up. Like I said, we want to focus these guys down this left hallway, so we're going to set up a bunch of archers right in front of it. Now I want to show you off something that we could do with archers on this level. This spot would be great for setting up archers to deal with flyers. Unfortunately, this happens. So the game wants to put so technically we are out of bounds right now, and the game wants to put the archers in bounds, but it does that by pushing them into lava. And unfortunately, we can never get that archer back. He is gone forever for the duration of this level. So he still counts towards the Guardian limit, I believe. And yeah. Anyway, we have to barricade this path off with 2. Like, as far as I'm aware, there's no way that you can use a single barricade on that. In this corner, if we place archers, they won't be attacked by anything, so that's a great location. Likewise, if we place archers in the back of this balcony here, flyers won't attack them, so that's great too. Now I did forget something. I forgot the Swinging Mace, but we'll get that on the second wave. First wave is not going to be much of a problem. You're going to see that a lot where I accidentally switched to the Ice Amulet instead of the Wind Belt. Fortunately, it never really causes a major issue, and I don't know what was going on with those orcs down there, but they were having a party in the lava. Just about any time you see me use the Ice Amulet on orcs, I mean to use the Wind Belt. Except for there. Anyway, now that we got our Swinging Mace down, we'll have a much easier time. Having Swinging Mace, you really want to have your Swinging Mace be parallel to the path instead of perpendicular, so that enemies have to get hit by it. Now they won't. Now cobbled runners won't get hit by the swinging mace, but I believe sappers will. But we're mainly going to be dealing with sappers by our crossbow, or by archers, or brimstone. So yeah, there you can see they're not going after the two archers in the corner, but they will get hit by the swinging mace. I messed up the tar here a bit, but we'll fix it later. It's supposed to be 3 spots instead of 2. So yeah, now we have our first ogre to deal with. But we know how to deal with ogres. They're no problem. Did that guy just call us Fat Man? Oh, that's not very nice. So first we want to deal with this ogre here, and these guys sort of kind of get the better of me, but it all works out. They don't kill any archers or anything like that. And now we have our first break wave. So we want to get our oiled trap gears so that our mainly so our swinging mace resets faster.
I like that.
And we're going to get down a wall blade. Now we're going to sell these tar traps to better align them with the wall blade, because we really want 3 instead of 2.
Like catnip, but for orcs.
We don't have that much money left, but we have just enough to get down a single brimstone. Now some dialogue.
Wait, I got it. Apprentice, the Order will defeat the enemy because we fight for a cause. The orcs may be numberless, but they are also purposeless and leaderless. Well, we're wrong. They got a leader now.
So there we got a little bit more story. I'm sure you can kind of see the big plot twist coming up.
That's how it's done.
That was a wave of primarily flyers. The flyers aren't really a big deal because of all the archers we have.
Good.
I'm going to kind of forget that to place another brimstone there for a couple waves. Sorry. Also, there's no reason why I should be really over on this side, like shooting these guys into the lava. But we do have a lot less archers on this side, so yeah, those flyers could be a problem if we don't pay close attention. But really, I should be letting the swinging mace deal with the orcs. Speaking of archers, although we weren't speaking of archers, why don't we get Guardian armor? I was going to buy more archers, but no.
You'll be back.
Having more health, eventually we really do want to get Burning Pitch. So we have the exact same wave, but on the opposite end. That is a very common thing for this level, and really for levels like this. Now what we want to do when we use the wind belt on enemies is we kind of want to, kite them in a way so that we get them all bunched up and then shoot off a bunch into the lava. I don't really do that effectively on this level at all. I was trying to position the ice amulet there to take out both of them, but oh well. At least we have Burning Pitch now.
Go then. See if I can.
We have 3,500 coins, so should probably buy some more archers. We can fit 4 over here before they will attack them anymore, and enemies will start walking over there. We could get another wall blade, but I actually want to get 2 archers on the opposite end over here. Very careful of these crossbowmen. I don't know why I switched to the wind belt there. I actually wanted to use the ice amulet that time, but whatever. You can see there, kobolds, not really that big of an issue. I don't know why that one sapper didn't run for the barricade. Maybe I had just gotten there in time, but hey, finally added the other brimstone. Just enough to place 2 more archers over here. And we have some ogres coming in. Well, we have 1 ogre coming in. You see, that's the big problem with this level, is that it just does not have enough enemies. Like, I tried to use the AoE from the ult of the Ice Amulet there to take out those fire babies. It didn't work. But yeah, like, this wave is kind of pathetic. Like, it's just some, you know, a single fire ogre, a group of orcs, and then fire babies. And we're gonna get the exact same thing from the other door. Like, you think like they could just send out a lot more ogres. I guess they suspect that you'd be using your guardian or your paladins like set up on either bridge, but even then, like, I don't know. This level is just like a little too easy. It's a shame because I really like the design. Now we're going to go in here, try to attack these guys, you know, perpendicular, so that the ice spreads across the whole line of them. Might as well set down a couple more wall blades. This is our final break. We don't really need anything more from the Steel Weaver.
You'll be back.
But what we could get is more archers. Why not? We'll throw a couple in these little nooks over here. That guy will be nice and toasty by those braziers. And now we're out of money. So this wave is just kind of like a whole bunch of orcs, but like, we don't really have to worry about it. Nothing's gonna get through. We do have an ogre coming in on either side, but what ogre? That ogre is melted. There we go. Get some nice combos on those guys. Might as well put down some safety brimstone. It's the second to last wave. Get a couple more archers down. I guess there were, yeah, there are some sappers coming in. So yeah, it seemed like they just skipped right over the brimstone. The brimstone might have not been charged, though. Yeah, this wave would be threatening if it wasn't so late in the game. Like if this was like wave 4, maybe it would have been a problem. But
It's like making
anyway,
salsa.
we have some monies. We're on the last wave. Why don't we put an archer over here? And there we're at the limit. The archer probably really won't do anything, but whatever. So the great thing about the wind belt is not only does it throw guys around, but if they're carrying a shield, it'll still push them. It'll make them drop their shield and still push them. So now we have 2 ogres coming through, but as always, when you're dealing with 2 ogres, you want to try and freeze them both at the same time. I don't really get to do that, but whatever. We won. Easy level. Wait till you see the part-time. It's hilarious. So there we go. We got a modest score. But 20-minute par time that we did in 10 minutes and 38 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I've been DW. Thank you for watching.